Hey everyone, how's it going? Anthony Muthurajah here, back with a new video lesson for you all. Yes, I took quite a bit of a break. Was re-evaluating my choices and a bunch of other things I had to deal with in my personal life. And I thought, you know what? I'll start off by getting rid of the membership platform, which I did. So I will only post content on the free channel. Free content basically. And I will post as and when I feel like there's something that inspires me to do so. So I wanted to start off by talking about a simple concept that I feel like is probably the best way you can actually learn the fingerboard. Okay, there are many videos, courses, approaches to fingerboard, fretboard mastery, and knowing your notes, memorizing your notes. You know, I've tried all of that, and when I say I've tried all of that, I really mean it. You name the DVD, you name the book, I probably sat with it. I just couldn't get anything out of it personally. Then I started to think about, what if we just actually took chords, right? Chord progressions, and tried to play them on bass, but not in the conventional sense of how we typically play bass. If I'm playing 1, 6, 2, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5, 1. That's usually what we are functionally supposed to do. Now, what I would rather you try to do is actually play the chords as arpeggios or even as chords, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to arpeggiate it. And I'm only going to use triads, okay? So the logic is simple. If you're struggling to know your notes on the fingerboard, it's usually because you're lacking context of knowing what notes to hit when. It is not a general knowledge. This is not general knowledge in the context of geography. It's not like, hey, what country is shared between Europe and Asia? Or, you know, it's not that kind of a factual thing that you need to sit and memorize or internalize or try to recollect from memory, but rather you need context, right? So for me, the primary context here is I want to play my triads one into the other, okay? And in order to do that, I have to voice lead. So voice leading is the name of the game. So let's start with something simple. Two simple triads, C major and F major. Okay, so most of us can do that. So do it in root position first. Everywhere you have this position and shape. Okay, then the second thing, do it in first inversion. And find that everywhere now. Or here. You don't have to do that. Second inversion. That's all I have on this bass. On my 5-string I have more range, so I do it. So I've done root position, first inversion, second inversion, C into F. Now we're going to try to actually voice lead. So what happens is I play C, E, G. Okay, so I can either go down to F and play F, A, C, or go up to A and play A, C, F. So both versions. The second version, where I'm actually going to the first inversion of F, it opens up the sound a little bit. Okay, and now that positions me to voice lead further. So from this F, I'll go down to E. Okay, and then I can descend and then go to the F. Now I'm on the A. Go down to G. Up to the E, F, A, C. Maybe I repeat the C. Repeat the C here. Permutate. Okay, I'm speeding through this, but I hope you get the idea. I am really very deliberately playing one triad, looking around to see what notes do I have available from the next triad. Play those notes either in an ascending or descending manner, as in when you want to. Okay, I'm not saying you have to descend and then you ascend or alternate between the two. You can do all of that, but the primary idea is get the notes down. In fact, I would say write this on a piece of paper. C, E, G, F, A, C. Try to go through it, and before you know it, I didn't memorize any of this. I have played these kind of exercises a lot before, and you know what, believe it or not, this is the bulk of what I use to improvise. It's voice leading, just really knowing how to shape it. This is diatonic, right? What if I did C major and F minor? Now things will start to change a little bit. How about C augmented? Okay, so what starts to happen is the more you do this, you develop more familiarity between chords. And once you do two chords, introduce a third one. See what happens then. If I did C major, F minor into G major. And then I can start to change the number of notes I'm playing per chord. Right now I'm just playing 3 since it's a triad, but you can always complete the octave if you wanted to. Or you can play more notes if you want to. So on and so forth. Okay, so I hope this makes sense, and I hope you get something out of this, because personally speaking, this stuff will get you so much more mileage, and most importantly, you have context and you will have never-ending material to actually take this through. These are just simple triads. Imagine doing this as 7th chords. Imagine doing this over standards or even changes that you write for the sake of practicing. You will get so much mileage. All right, so I hope you get something out of this, and I will see you all in the shed until the next one. All right, peace.